Hello, and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this live stream. Today we are going to be watching the Cowboys versus the Dolphins. Two teams at 10-4, wanting to get into the playoffs. The Dolphins can clinch the AFC East with just two more wins. And this is a huge game for the playoffs in both divisions. If the Cowboys win, they will be a full half game ahead of the Eagles. Depending on what happens to the Eagles later today, we are just gonna have to wait and see. These games today are huge. The Commanders the Jets have blown their 17-0 lead against the Commanders, who are now up 28-27. The Lions have just clinched the NFC North. A huge win for them. A huge win. They will play their first home playoff game since 1994. They're the only NFC team to never even be in a Super Bowl. They're now 11-4. The Packers beat the Panthers 33-30, a somewhat odd score. The Browns dismantled the Texans, and that game is about to end. Seahawks beat the Titans today, and the Falcons destroyed the Colts. So currently the AFC playoff picture is looking like Browns at the number 5, Bills at the number 6, and can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure we have the Colts in the number 7. So some huge games on right now. The Cowboys Dolphins probably being the biggest game of this week. This is Christmas Eve. Tomorrow on Christmas night. Oh, actually, there's Ravens 49ers tomorrow night, which I might be able to commentate on that one. But I will be leaving on the morning of the 26th for a trip, so I don't quite know if I'm going to be able to do that. But we got some huge games. Huge games. The Cowboys versus Dolphins will be starting in about 5 minutes. Dak Prescott will try to lead his Cowboys team, who has just lost to the Buffalo Bills just last week, 33-10, and over the Miami Dolphins, who have not been a team with a winning record this year yet. In Miami, this game will be played. Dolphins have 0 wins against teams with winning records, and are almost undefeated against teams with losing records, with their one exception loss being to the Tennessee Titans. So the Dolphins are currently in the number 2 seed in the AFC East, or in the AFC, with the Ravens being the number 1. The two number 1s will clash tomorrow in San Francisco, the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. But this game is equally as big. Two 10-4 teams, both looking to solidify themselves a spot in the playoffs. The Cowboys already haven't clinched that playoff berth in a very weak NFC conference, and the Browns have officially just beaten the Texans. There's that. The Jaguars and the Buccaneers are currently playing, with the Buccaneers holding a 3-0 lead late in the first quarter. Cardinals Bears is also on right now. But I want you guys to vote. Who do you think is going to win this? Who do y'all think will win this game? I just want to know. Just put your answers in the poll that has been created in the chat. Just put your answers down there. And I want to see who you guys think will win. I'll close this poll either after one team has gone significantly out in front, or probably at the end of the third quarter. Tonight, Patriots-Broncos. I was going to do that game, but that's very late and not worth it. It seems like the NFL actually wants people to. It seems like the NFL really wants people to go to bed tonight for Santa Claus, because they are putting on an absolutely horrible game. The Patriots and the Broncos. So let me read off the playoff picture and FL playoff picture. It looks like we have the Baltimore Ravens at the number 1, the Miami Dolphins in the number 2. This is AFC, if you're wondering. The Chiefs at the number 3. Chiefs have been falling apart quite a bit these past couple weeks. The Jaguars at the number 4 at 8-6, and the Browns, who have just won against Houston, They are now 10-5, which means they are only 1.5 games behind the Ravens. So the Browns at number 5, the Bills at number 6, and the Texans. My website has not updated yet, so I do not quite know at number 7. It is either the Texans, Colts, Bengals, or Steelers, but I'm not sure. And then eliminated is only 4 teams. So for the NFC is a very weak conference right now, but there's still hope for some teams that would be way outside if they're in the AFC. So the Niners, Cowboys, and the Eagles have all clinched spots. Niners at number 1, Cowboys at number 3, and Eagles at number 5. The Lions have just clinched their spot. They're the number 2 seed. They're 11-4. Just clinched their division actually against Minnesota. The Buccaneers are number 4 in a very weak NFC South. And the Rams are at number 6, with the Eagles at number 5. The Rams are number 6, and the Seahawks are number 7. But the Seahawks are actually now at number 6, and the Rams are now at number 7 because the Seahawks have just beaten the Tennessee Titans. And the Vikings are now outside. The Vikings are now outside of this, with them being 7-8 after losing to Detroit. The Packers are also on the outside at 7-8. So it looks like the game is getting ready to start. Teams are both out there for the kickoff. In Miami, it's 75 degrees, humidity at 66%, and the wind's pretty strong, 15 miles an hour. Dolphins in their throwback have throwback logos on the field. Cowboys set to return this one. Dolphins will get it to start the second half. Dolphins wearing blue tops, white pants. Cowboys wearing white and gray. So the kick from Jason Sanders, it is off. The kick is off. The Cowboys, the returner, is going to let this one drop into the end zone. So, Dak Prescott to take his team out onto the field from the 25-yard line. This would be a very, very good Christmas present for whichever team ends up winning this game. And only time will tell who does win this. Commanders are still 28-27 over the Jets right now, if you're wanting information on that game. Dak Prescott from the gun, 1 man in the backfield, 3 men in a bunch set at the bottom, and 1 man up top. Dak Prescott drops back, throws it to the right side, and it's going to be caught on an out route by CeeDee Lamb for about 7 yards, 5 yards, and then 2 yards after the catch. 14 minutes, 48 seconds left on the clock. Dak Prescott has a 10-1 record following a loss since 2021, and the Cowboys have 9 straight games with a win following a loss, which is the most in the NFL right now. Dak Prescott from under center hands it off to number 20, Tony Pollard, who's going to get shoved forward to about the 40-yard line with a first down for Dallas. So the implications on the AFC playoffs for this one. If the Dolphins lose 1 out of their next 2 games, so if they either lose today or they lose next week against the Ravens, the Buffalo Bills will play the Dolphins for the AFC East on January 7th in Week 18. Dak Prescott from under center rolls out to the outside and throws over CeeDee Lamb. That's going to make this a 2nd and 10. But the playoff implications for this, if the Dolphins lose this game and the Bills win next week against the Patriots, they will fight for the AFC East in Week 18 on January 7th or 8th, or possibly Thursday before these games. Dak Prescott from the gun, 1 man in the backfield, 3 men at the bottom, spread out, and 1 man up top, 5 offensive linemen. Dak Prescott hands it off to his man, and he is going, and who was that in the backfield? I cannot see. CeeDee Lamb was in the backfield for that play. He's going to get it to about the 49-yard line, the Cowboys' 49-yard line. So just before midfield is where they're going to get it. CeeDee Lamb on the rush. Tony Pollard was not back there for some reason. CeeDee Lamb is listed as a wide receiver, but sometimes he comes in and runs the ball. All right. Lots of tight ends on the field for the Cowboys. Big backfield and fullback dive is what the play call is going to be. I do not think he got that. The first down marker was about half a yard forward, and they are going to give it to him. He's going to be down at the 50-yard line. First down and 10. Right on the midfield logo, actually. Right in the middle of it. Pretty nice run there. Cowboys lining up. Dak Prescott 1 for 2 with 9 yards on the day. He is going to go under center. One tight end, 2 receivers down at the bottom, 1 receiver up top, and there's going to be a flag thrown onto the play. Some Dolphins caught up in a scuffle with the Cowboys offensive line. It's going to be a false start on the Cowboys offensive line, backing them up to their own 45. Some words exchanged between the two teams. Sean Hokuley, the head referee, signals a false start, and that will back them up 5 yards. First and 15 for the Cowboys. It's on number 63. Hold on, guys. Something's messing with the stream on my screen. Hold on. So, everybody, I've just received word that the Jets have just kicked a game-winning field goal to make it 30-28 over the Commanders. The Cowboys just ran the ball for a first down. We are back. Sorry, something was messing with the stream. But I'm back now. I'm back. We have the Cowboys versus winning teams this year are 1-3, and the Dolphins are 0-4 0-3 for your information. Dak Prescott under center, hands it off. No, it's play action. He steps up in the pocket, throws it while he's falling down, and it is going to be incomplete. Second and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy, the head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, calling this play. Dak Prescott is 2 for 4 for 22 yards today, and it's going to be a second and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. In the huddle, Dak Prescott under center, man behind him, and a fullback in between. 2 men up top, 1 man at the bottom, no tight ends. Dak Prescott drops back, and he is going to throw it to the fullback out of the backfield, who's going to get slammed down after 8 yards. And that will put us at a 3rd and 2. Big third down here for Dallas. 3rd and 2 from the Miami Dolphins. What yard line is that? All we have is a picture of, okay, at the 31-yard line. It would be a 48-yard try from this spot. Shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 1 man at the bottom, and 2 men up top. 1 tight end in the formation. Dak Prescott gets chased from behind. He's going to run outside, and he will get 1 yard. He will not get the first down. Dak Prescott chased out wide to the top, and between 2 Dolphins defenders will get the tackle there. He's going to get 1 yard. That will put us at 4th and 1. It will be about a 48-yard try, 47-yard try from here. from the 30-yard line, maybe the 31, depending on what his spot is. The Cowboys are still on the field. The offense is still on the field. Dak Prescott calling a play. Cowboys are 10 for 16 on fourth downs and between 1 and 3 yards down the season. 2 men in the backfield. And the Cowboys will call a timeout as the play clock dwindles down. Their first of the half. 9 minutes, 22 seconds on the clock. The 2 men in the backfield in that formation and a motioning tight end. Huge play coming up. Huge play coming up. A fourth down. Mike McCarthy will be talking to Dak Prescott about what's going to happen here. The play clock was winding down. It was at 2 seconds when he called the timeout. The Cowboys were not all the way set. Well, still a man running to his spot at tight end. 4th and 1 for Dak Prescott from the 30-yard line, from the Dolphins' 30-yard line. Biggest play of the game so far, though. Go for it. The offense is still on the field even after calling that timeout. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. Still here, though. 2 men in the backfield, a motioning tight end. Same play. 1 man at the top, 1 man at the bottom. 3 in the backfield. Dak Prescott rolls out, throws it to 87. He's going to be at the 20, the 15, the 10, and that is where he's going to get tackled right down at the 11-yard line. Reed Ferguson gets the ball on a little flat route. Looked like a run play from the beginning, but Dak Prescott eventually rolled out and got the first down through his arm. Reed Ferguson's going to get down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Dolphins 11-yard line. Dak Prescott under center, 1 man in the backfield, and a fullback also back there. Tight end at the bottom and a receiver at the bottom. 1 man up top. Receiver motions, number 3. And he's going to the outside. He's going to get down to the 1-yard line on the jet sweep. Brandon Cooks on the play. So the Cowboys are 6-0 this season when scoring on the opening drive. Interesting statistic there. They have, I don't know their record when not scoring on the opening drive. I'm guessing it'd be 4-4 unless I'm missing something. So the Buccaneers, in another game we're checking out, Buccaneers are up 10-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars with an injured Trevor Lawrence. So 1.5-yard line is where the Cowboys will set up. Dak Prescott, 1 man in the backfield. All the receivers down at the bottom. Plus the tight end actually up on top. Everybody loading the box for the Dolphins, and Dak Prescott acts like he's going to draw up the middle, but he pitches it out to his running back, Tony Pollard, who's going to get the ball. It looked like he scored a touchdown, but no, he was spun out of the end zone before he could get in. He was diving for it, but a Dolphins player grabbed him from the front side and spun him back down. He was so very close to scoring a touchdown there. So that's going to put him first. That's going to make it a 1st and goal from about what's going to look like a couple inches away from the end zone. Tyreek Hill will be playing today. Yes, the line is okay. Huge set offensively, and it's going to be a fullback dive. He punches it. No, he fumbles it. The fullback fumbles it, and that is going to be Dolphins football at their own 2-yard line. So what happened was huge tight end set, and that handoff was just muffed by Dak Prescott. He missed the handoff, and the Dolphins jump on the ball. He was inches away from the goal line, but wow, it was muffed. The handoff was muffed from the beginning, and the Dolphins jump on it. Everybody in the box on both sides of the ball. The fullback dive. It would have punched it in. The fullback dove into the end zone without the ball, though. What a play. That would have been an amazing play for the Cowboys, pulling their momentum through. But, wow, it was fumbled. Cannot believe that. That's, wow. Cowboys missed opportunity. Dolphins will have the ball at their own 2-yard line. Wow. I don't even know what to say here. Dolphins have the ball at their own 2-yard line. Still in a commercial break right now, though. But the Dolphins will have their chance to try to put their opening drive in the end zone. It would be 98 yards from where they are to the other end zone, but that will, 98 yards. Tua can do it. Tua and Tyreek Hill. What a combination. What an elite wide receiver and quarterback duo. Tyreek Hill leads the league in receiving yards with 1,542, and he also has 12 touchdowns. And he also has missed the last game. He missed his last game against the Jets, and he's back today with an ankle injury. He missed that game. I hope you guys are all having a very good Christmas Eve, though. Also, put in the chat, do you all believe in Santa Claus? Anybody here believe in Santa? All right. So we have a vote. Somebody voted Cowboys will win this game. Actually, 2 votes. 2 people think the Cowboys will win this. On ESPN earlier, the analysts had the Cowboys winning. Almost every analyst had the Cowboys winning this game. The Cowboys have beaten a good team this year. They have beat the Eagles, who have not been doing very good as of late. And they play tomorrow. They play the Giants tomorrow. In Philadelphia. So the Dolphins set up shotgun for Tua, a man behind him and a man to his side, his running back behind him. Fullback to his side, 2 men at the bottom, 1 man up top. Motion man 89, and handoff from behind, from the pistol. 6 yards is where he's gonna get the ball 6 yards forward, down to the 8-yard line. It's gonna put this at a 2nd and 4. Tua leads the league in passing yards and completion percentage, by the way, mainly because of his man Tyreek Hill, who has half of those, under half of those. With Tua has almost 4,000 passing yards. 2nd and 4 from their own 8-yard line. 7.5 is actually where it's spotted. Tua from the gun, 2 tight ends. Man in the backfield, 1 man up top, 1 man at the bottom. Looks like a blitz incoming from the Cowboys. No blitz. They showed blitz but didn't go through it. Tyreek Hill drops the pass on a vertical route. Tyreek Hill, Tua went deep for him. Tyreek Hill had his man beat. And 26, Darren Bland might have gotten a hand. No. Tyreek Hill just did not have his hands in the right spot. Went off of his left hand. He was looking over the shoulder. Tua was hit as he threw, but still threw a great pass to Tyreek Hill. So it's going to put this at 3rd and 4 from the Dolphins' own 7.5. From the gun, 1 man in the backfield, a tight end motioning. 2 men at the bottom and a tight end at the bottom. 1 man at top, which is Tyreek Hill. And a flag is thrown. And it's going to be, it was a delay of game on the Dolphins. So that's going to be half the distance to the goal line. Dolphins did not get the snap off in time. Delay of game on them. 3rd and 8 is what this is going to put at. So they're down, backed up to their own 4-yard line. 3rd and 8. Tua having missed his last pass. We'll pull this from the shotgun. 1 man at the backfield. Tyreek up top and 3 men at the bottom of the screen. Tua takes the snap, drops back. He throws it deep downfield to Jalen Waddle. It is caught. Jalen Waddle. It is caught on a vertical route. Just 2 men up there. 1 on offense, 1 on defense. Jalen Waddle just runs a quick vertical route, moves a little to the outside, and catches this one. Where are they going to spot this? He caught it at about the 45-yard line and goes out at about the 50. Looks like actually the other 48. I do not see where exactly it is. What a pass by Tua. His 2 wide receivers. Okay, at the other 47, on the Cowboys 47 is where this is going to be. Tua from the ISO formation pitches it to the left side, and the man is going to be smothered after just 2 yards. Raheem Mostert on the carry. Actually, they're only going to give him 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. So that will put them at the Cowboys 46-yard line. So pretty decent field position here after that one big pass. And, ooh, shoot. Shoot, what is happening? And the Dolphins will kick this one from 57 yards out. The play clock has just ran down, and the Dolphins. Oh, the Dolphins were missing a player. They only had 10 men on the field. They will call the timeout. They're missing a man up on the right side. Call the timeout. 57 yards away is where this will be spotted. I'm back, everybody. Just ran into my room. Something was happening outside of that. But we're here. We're here. Well, I'm not on for time. What's up?
I'm a panda.
Watching.
What's my bamboo?
Alright, Victoria, please go. Victoria, go.
Bamboo.
Victoria, go. Go. I'm trying to watch the game. Victoria, I'm trying to watch the game. Jason Sanders from 57 yards out will step back, 3 steps back, 2 from to the side. This will be his career long. He was hitting from 56 in warm-ups apparently. So this should be a decent try for him. From the 57, it will be, is that wide left? No, it's in. That will put the Dolphins up 3-0. 57 yards out. It had so much, like, that could have hit from 70. That could have hit from 70. Looked like an extra point. How high it got up. That was a huge kick that will put the Dolphins up 3-0. They score on their opening drive, and that will take us to the commercial break. No, just kidding. I don't do commercials. Don't have any money. Okay, but here we go. Here we go. The Dolphins. Oh, just kicked from 57. The Cowboys, now about to receive the ball, fumbled on their last drive, fumbled at the goal line. They were oh so close to punching it in, but Dak Prescott fumbled at the handoff to the fullback. And that was a heartbreaking end to that drive. Got all the way down the field, 74 yards before fumbling at the 2-yard line on a handoff. So we will go to the Cowboys drive as soon as this commercial break is over. So I want to ask you guys, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? It is Christmas Eve, and Christmas is tomorrow. Are any of you guys doing anything for Christmas? Just put that in the chat if you want to. Put that down there. Let me open the chat actually. So right here, y'all. Yes, Michael? Huh? Now we'll be right. Hmm? Oh. Right back. Here we are, y'all. Here we are. 4th and goal will be incomplete by Tua. He went to the corner. Yeah.
Why'd you grab it? I got you something for it. Who let you get this big?
The stack was like huge on me. Yeah.
Okay. Is it kind of warm?
Yeah.
Okay. You can wear a hoodie under it. You're gonna wear it. Which is your warmest hoodie that you have? Jacket's just for like,
And the one I was looking for, like, those one.
probably buy you this one. Take this one. Take this. And hold on to this jacket. I'm gonna see. I think you're warmer in the hoodie than you are in that.
Yeah.
I think so. Take the Bill's hoodie.
Alright. Alright, guys. We are 7-3 Cowboys ball. 11 minutes left in the second quarter. So, Cowboys doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. I just had to go wash some dogs. So, I am now back. That's why I was gone for so long, if anybody's wondering. But I'm back now. And yeah, here we go. Dang, 36 views. Where'd that come from? Oh, really? 3 votes, all Cowboys for the win, is what it's looking like for voting on the winner of this game. Okay, Cowboys have the ball, their own 6-yard line. Under center is Dak. 2 men at the bottom. Motion man is Gallup. And run up to the side, outside, from 23. He will not get any yards. Just 1 yard on the play. It is raining in Miami right now. Jalen Waddle walking to the blue tent. Walking to the locker room right now. Don't know the injury there. So Dak is 6 for 8 today with 121 yards and a touchdown. So he's doing very good. From the shotgun, 2nd and 10. 1 man in the backfield, 1 man at the bottom, 2 men up top. Motion man is 18. Tight end at the top 2. Dak Prescott drops back, play action. Rolling out, he's going to run for it. He is going to slide down at about the 11-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though. He's going to get to the 11. And there is a flag in the backfield, so it looks like it's going to be a holding call. That would back the Cowboys up a few yards at the distance of the goal. Yep, the flag is indeed holding. Back up Dallas to their own 3-yard line is what that's going to do. Not a very good penalty for the Cowboys. Holding, yes, that is very much holding. He did grab his jersey and tug him back. So 2nd and 13 for the Cowboys. In the huddle, 20 seconds on the play clock, 10-11 on the game clock. Dak Prescott under center, a man in the backfield. 2 tight ends, a tight end up top, receiver up top, 2 men at the bottom. And what? They're gonna quarterback sneak this on 2nd and 13.
Dolphins are losing.
They quarterback sneak on 2nd and 13. Okay. Interesting choice there by Mike McCarthy, though. We get them to 3rd and 11. at their own 5-yard line. I guess 2 yards is 2 yards. Okay, so shotgun. 1 man in the backfield, 3 men at the bottom. A CD Lamb's gonna motion. He's gonna motion in and then back to his old spot. 1 man up top. 5 linemen plus Tony Pollard. And Dak Prescott is gonna throw this. He was hit, and that is gonna make this a 4th and 11. And a flag is out. Penalty at the end of the play. It looks like that's gonna be. Yeah, that's definitely roughing the passer.
You calling him?
No, I'm just talking to you guys. Yeah, that's definitely roughing the passer. Threw him down, put all his body weight on him, Victoria. Victoria, what are you looking at my computer for? Oh, no, it shut off. Will you get out of my room, Victoria?
My computer.
No, it's not. It's in your room. I moved it to your room, Victoria.
It makes me look like a pony.
Okay, Victoria, please go. Victoria, please go. Dak Prescott from the shotgun. 1 man at the backfield, 2 men at the bottom, 1 man up top. Fakes the handoff, drops back, all day to throw. And he's going to roll out right, and he's going to get taken down by the middle linebacker, number 43. 2nd and 12. Van Ginkel on the pressure and the sack. Unblocked going to the backfield, actually. He had all day to throw. And he didn't get a throw off. Nobody was open. Good coverage. Huh? Alright, Eli, go. So, here we go. 2nd and 12. Dak Prescott. Empty backfield. 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom. And a tight end in the formation. Dak Prescott, empty backfield, drops back. 2nd and 12. He's going to throw it, and it's going to get batted down at the line of scrimmage. Targeted man was... I don't quite know, actually. Didn't see. So, that's going to put this 3rd and 12. Huge 3rd and 12 coming up. Cowboys might have to punt this one away if they don't get this, or will have to punt this one away. Dak Prescott, 6 for 9 on the day. 1 man in the backfield, 3 men up top, all spread apart. And backfield man motions out to the bottom. 2 men at the bottom now. Dak Prescott, empty backfield. 1 tight end in the formation, 3 receivers. Dak Prescott, high snap, caught it though. And he's going to step up in the pocket and he's going to run for it, but he's only going to get 2 yards. He's going to make this a 4th and 10. Cowboys punting unit out on the field. 8 minutes left in the quarter. Dak Prescott faked the pass, but then ended up tucking it and running for it. CD Lamb was pretty decently open, but he did not find him. Was not looking through there. It was soft zone coverage, it looked like. So, Brian Anger, the punter, Braxton Berrios, the returner for the Dolphins. Punter at the 5-yard line. Kicking unit at the 20. 16 on the game clock. 7:30 on the game clock. Good punt, booming punt, skyrocket this one. It's going to land at the 20. It's going to be caught at the 20-yard line. And returner, lots of daylight. And he's going to return this one to the 35-yard line before getting taken down. 15 yards on the return. Huge punt. And a big return there. Such a big punt. Kicking team, or the tacklers on the kicking team, couldn't even get down there. Very, very good punt by Brian Anger, though. That one's going to go down at 60 yards in the air. Huge, huge punt. So, I'm actually a punter myself. So, got to give him praise. So, here we go. It's 7-3. Dolphins ball at their own 35. Pretty good starting field position. Second quarter too, so it's only the second quarter. Dolphins still have time. They're only down by a little bit. Their kicker Jason Sanders hit from 57 earlier. And Dak Prescott also led a huge touchdown drive earlier for his own side of this. So we're here. Anybody have anything? Anybody have, what was I thinking about? Anybody have any thoughts on this game so far? Looks like we have three votes, 100% for the Cowboys to win this game. I'm also hoping for the Cowboys to win this game for the sake of my own Buffalo Bills. If you see me in the bottom left, decked out in Buffalo Bills gear, I mean, my channel name is like Bills Mafia Broadcast. So, here we go. Second quarter, 8 minutes left, about a little less than 8 minutes. Wow, what a huge slate of games we have tomorrow. Starting off with the Chiefs Raiders. Chiefs can clinch their division with the win there. Tomorrow we have Niners, who have already clinched their division. They can clinch the whole conference with a win tomorrow against the Ravens because the other top two teams have lost to the Niners. So this is so the Niners to clinch the conference. That would be huge for them. A huge win against the Ravens would also solidify Brock Purdy as probably the league MVP. If I mean that Brock Purdy coming in 7th round, last pick last year, and winning the MVP the next year. What a honor that would be for him. Tyreek Hill has no catches today, 1 target. He dropped his one target actually. So they're at the Dolphins are at the 35-yard line. Tua from the shotgun, 1 man in the backfield is Raheem Mostert, 2 men at the top, 1 man at the bottom, or 2 men at the bottom. Motion is 89, the tight end. He's going to be the lead blocker for Raheem Mostert on this run place. He's going to get about 5.5, maybe 6 yards. A lot of scuffles happening on the field today. This is a big game for both teams, and some heated talks coming from both sides. A lot. So 2nd and 4 for the Miami Dolphins, down 7-3. Tua is 6 for 12 for 103 yards. Most of those yards came from a huge pass to Jalen Waddle early in the game on their first drive that led to a field goal, 57 yards out from Jason Sanders. Empty backfield for Tua, 3 men up top, 2 at the bottom, 5 offensive linemen, 1 at the tight end. And Tua is going to fake a handoff, hit Tyreek Hill over the middle, and he is going to get a lot. He's going to get 25, I think. Tyreek Hill just running a quick in route, catches the ball, makes a man miss, and then slides under another Cowboys defender. Bobbled the catch, but ended up securing it. So that's going to go down as 22 yards for Tua. Tyreek Hill now on the sideline. It looked like he might have hurt his knee on that, but I'm not sure. Shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom. 83 motions up top. Tua rolls out left and throws it to Smythe, who is going to get about 7 yards. That's going to make 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins. 5.5 minutes we're approaching 5.5 minutes left in the half. For the Dolphins, approaching that mark. So here we go. 5.5 minutes. Dolphins in the huddle. 2 tight ends on the field. Looks like it's gonna be a jumbo package actually. 3 tight ends, 1 man deep in the backfield, 2 receivers at the bottom. 30 motions, fullback, and the run play here is just gonna get stuffed after a loss of 1. Is what they're gonna put that down as. It's gonna make this a 3rd and 5. So today, explosive plays. 20 an explosive play is defined as a 20+ yard catch or a 10+ yard run. Both teams have 3 of those. So pretty exciting football happening today. 3rd and 5. Empty backfield for Tua. 3 receivers up top, 2 at the bottom. And it's going to be a pass out wide to Devon Achane on an out route, but it's going to be dropped. He had to dive for it, so Tua just put a little bit too much on that ball. 4th and 5 for the Dolphins. It looks like Tua is going to go off the field, which means we are going to be seeing another field goal from Jason Sanders. This one from 52. This would be his second 50-plus yarder of the day. He hit from 57 earlier. The one from 57. This one will be from just in the middle of the field, or the middle of the hashes. So all he has to do is line it up straight. He's going to kick this one. It's going to drift right. It will be good, though. It will be good. Just inside the post, the right upright. Good snap, good hold. Jason Sanders almost pushed it outside, but he got just enough of it to keep it in. He's been hitting some huge field goals today. One of his field goals, the one from 57 earlier, probably would have hit from about 65. I mean, it had lots of juice left in it. I mean, it was a huge, booming kick. But that will put the Dolphins, they're still down. They're only down 6-7. It's not that much. It's a pretty defensive game so far. Some big passes have happened though. Some decent offense on both sides, but it's only 7-6. It's anybody's game at this point. Either team could really win this one. A huge game for the playoffs, as we know, as I talked about earlier in this live stream. Well, here we go. I mean, just remember, you can always open the poll, see who will win. Tell us who you think will win this game. Just drop that down there. So, so oh gosh. Okay. So, Cowboys set to receive the kickoff after the commercial break. And let's see what Dak Prescott can put together here. Touchdown on his second to last drive. The last drive ended in a punt on a 4th and 10. But let's hope this drive doesn't end the same way. Let's also look at some games around the league. There are some games happening around the league. Some not as big as this one. Bears are currently up on the Cardinals, 21-7. Buccaneers are destroying the Jaguars, 20-0. So the Buccaneers, in a very, very, what's the word for that, weak NFC South, are currently, I think Christmas might come a little bit early for them. 20-0 is what they are on the Jaguars. Lions clinched their division earlier. Oh, yeah. hello. Let me put the earbud in. And my mic needs to be fixed. Shoot, where did my thing fall? Just lost my earbud. Shoot, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Cowboys punting 4th and 8. Brian Anger hits this one a monster punt last time, 60 yards. This one just as long. Huge punts today from him. And the return is going to be from the 15 to about 25. And Braxton Berrios, the returner, makes something out of nothing here, as said. Now I need to look for my earbud. Where the heck did it go? Like, actually, let's go. Oh, there it is. Why is it over there? Alright. We're back. We're back with a decently better hearing for me. Tua from the gun. Man at the bottom. Running back in the formation. 2 men up top. 2 men up top. Is drops back. Pass. He hits his man, his tight end, to the 40. Hello, 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 hello. We are back. We are right here. We are back. Right back. Yep. Okay, so Dolphins ball. Dolphins ball. From when I last checked, unless they like got intercepted or something. It's the Dolphins football. After the 2-minute warning, 1:56 left in the half. So we'll be having live updates all day, all day. Let me just look this. So, I might actually keep going. I might do Patriots Broncos today. I want to do Patriots Broncos. Who knows? So here we go. 2-minute warning's over. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. Dan Marino's in the seats. It looks like Dan Marino is here. Pretty good for them. Miami has 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd and 10, 1:56 left in the half. Tua from the shotgun. Snap hasn't happened yet. From their own 40-yard line, 1 man in the backfield, 3 men on the bottom, and 1 man up top. 3 men on the bottom are spread pretty nicely. 11 is going to motion and then run forward. He's going to get the ball thrown to him, and he's going to get 15 yards. 15 yards over the middle. It's Wilson who's got that. First down for the Dolphins, down to about the other 45-yard line. So in Cowboys territory, here for the Dolphins, they are still huddling up there. They have 1 minute 30 seconds left, and they have the ball. Pistol formation, 1 man up top, 3 at the bottom, and now it's shotgun, running back motions forward. Tyreek Hill motions across the formation, handoff inside, and he is going to get 10 yards. Number 28, that's going to be Devon Chain, 10 yards, all the way down to the 35-yard line. 1 minute left on the clock, or they're not going to give him to the. They're going to give him at the 36-yard line. So 2nd and 1 is what it's going to be. 2nd and inches. Tua drops back from the gun, empty backfield, passes it to Smythe, who's who's going to get manhandled and dropped at the 29-yard line. Oh my gosh. 28-yard line, actually. Tua, shotgun, no huddle, 37 seconds, 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Smythe over the middle again to the same man, and 28 seconds and ticking. And Dolphins will call their second timeout. They called a timeout earlier on a field goal. That'll be the Dolphins' second time out. So they will have first down. I think McDaniels was running on the field trying to get the ref's attention, and he couldn't get the timeout off. It took him out. And they will put time back on the clock. They will put time back on the clock because Mike McDaniels had to run a 40-yard dash just to get to the referee. Call that timeout. So 30 seconds on the clock. Tua down 7-6. Verizon halftime show coming up? Oh yeah. Wait, I'm not Verizon. Sorry, y'all. So the Dolphins, with 30 seconds left on the clock, 10 seconds on the game clock as they get into their formation. Pistol formation, 1 tight end, 2 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. 1 at the bottom is Tyreek Hill. Smythe motions out. Tyreek Hill gets the grab, and he will get out of bounds at the 13-yard line, picking up the first down. Or actually, he does not. The ref will not give him the first down. So that will make this a 2nd and inches. He is called just short. So 4 seconds come off the clock there. 26 total seconds left in this half. Tyreek Hill has 2 receptions for 29 yards. He is trying to break the single-season receiving record, but at this rate, in this game, he is not on pace for what he needs to get. So, Tyreek Hill's still out there. Tua from the pistol, 3 receivers up top in a bunch formation. Tyreek Hill is one of them. 1 receiver at the bottom, and the Dolphins. The play clock had to wind it down, and they will be forced to call their final timeout on 2nd and inches. So miscommunication on the field between Tua and his team. And Dolphins. They got out of the huddle with 8 seconds left. So miscommunication between Tyreek Hill and the rest of the receivers and the motion man Smythe. Dolphins were forced to call the timeout. Coaches heated on the Dolphins sideline that they had to do that. Just could not get out of that huddle very fast. So the Dolphins, 2nd and 1, 13-yard line, trying to pick up a score before the half ends. Down is not a worry right now. The down is not a worry. So from about the 13 and a half, the receivers bunch set up top, and Tua throws it. It's caught. What a cat! Oh, never mind. He dropped it. Caught and dropped. Wow. What a drop. So there was a flag on the play. It looked like pass interference. I didn't see it though. So just 21 seconds on the. All right, Mama. Dolphins scoring a touchdown, and they did get the extra point. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, Dada? halftime here in Miami. So Dolphins take the lead going into the half. Mostert with the touchdown catch to put them in the lead. 13-7 is where we are right now. 13-7. So a pretty good game we've had so far. Not the same story that happened last week with the Cowboys out in Buffalo when they got destroyed because, you know, the Cowboys, they're not that good. Buffalo is the best team in the league. Like, there's nothing saying anything otherwise because, of course, Buffalo, best team. We're winning the Super Bowl. But here we go. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. And, yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh. So, in Miami at the halftime, Miami really needs this win to secure their chances of winning the AFC East. If Miami wins the AFC East, then they will get their home playoff game. The game in Buffalo, they have to play Buffalo in Week 18, and there will not be too much at stake. If so, Miami just has to win this week and next week against the Ravens, and hopefully the Bills will lose one of those games, or hopefully for them, not hopefully for me, because have you seen my channel? Um, so the Cowboys also have a lot at stake here because if they lose today, and the if the Cowboys lose today, and the Eagles win against the Giants tomorrow, which they more than likely will, then the Eagles will be the number one in their division, the sole number one in their division. So there's a lot at stake in this game. If Miami loses, then they will play Buffalo for the AFC East. But if they win, then that won't be the case. So game of frauds is basically what we're at this point. And you know, because neither of these teams have beaten anybody good except the Eagles, which the Cowboys beat, which they beat a very weak Eagles team. A very, very weak Eagles team. The Eagles who have lost to the Seahawks last week and, you know, several other teams over the past couple weeks. The Buffalo Bills. Or what am I trying to talk about here? So, oh my gosh. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. Everybody here. Looking at my analytics. What's up, Eli? No. All right, Eli, go.
I'm leaving.
Oh. So, if you looked at MVP odds this year, because that is coming up very, very, very soon, Brock Purdy is currently in the lead for the MVP. Last year's Mr. Irrelevant. And Lamar Jackson is in second place. And those two teams face each other tomorrow night. One of the biggest games of the year, possibly a Super Bowl preview. Two number one seeds in their two divisions. And this is a huge week for football with Bills, Chargers, Dolphins, Cowboys, and tomorrow with the Ravens game. And the next week in football, we also have some games to look forward to. Which apparently I'm not allowed to see the schedule. I think it won't let me. Yeah, apparently it will not let me see the schedule. Well, we got Bills Patriots next week. The Bills will face off against the Patriots in a week from now. Also, next week we have some huge games next week. For week 17, we have Bengals Chiefs, and then we have before Bengals Chiefs we have on Sunday night we have Packers Vikings, and at the 12 o'clock spot on that day, the Patriots and the Bills will face off, and the Dolphins and the Ravens. Huge game for both of those teams, and possibly the winner of that game will end up being the AFC, the team that wins the AFC this year, or at least wins the number one seed. Lions Cowboys Saturday night on the night before New Year's Eve, and then on Thursday night, which is December 28th, Jets Browns, possibly game of the year. There's no this week's schedule. There's no Friday game or anything because we only get that on Black Friday. And then on week 18, a bunch of divisional games, teams that and some really important ones too, including Texans Colts, when that possibly gets in the playoffs. Steelers Ravens. Steelers are really trying to make a playoff run this year. They are 8-7 now after their win against Cincinnati. Also, we have the Rams and the 49ers. Rams really need that playoff spot. And then last but not least, we have Bills Dolphins. Who the Bills are really trying to make the playoffs this year. We're 9-6, and if we win out, we'll be 11-6 and definitely in the playoffs. 2 is our winning number right now to make it in. So the start of the second half is coming up. Here we have the start of the second half. So to start off this game, we have Dak Prescott fumbling a fullback dive, fumbling the handoff to a fullback dive. We have that to start off this game. and that put the Cowboys, that lost them so much momentum. But then they got the stop. They got a stop. So they fumbled that at the 1 yard line. The Dolphins got it back at the 2, and they got a stop. They held the Dolphins to a field goal attempt, which they hit from 57. And then the Cowboys got the ball back. They ran it down the field, or threw it down the field, actually. Huge play to CD Lamb. Huge play, which put them in the lead 7-3. And then after that, Dolphins hit a 52-yard field goal, and then the Dolphins also got the ball back again and scored a touchdown to end the half off. Tua at 14 for 22 with 186 yards. No interceptions today. Tua has also not been sacked. He has the fastest road to release, snap to release in the NFL this year. Dak Prescott 6 for 9 for 121 yards, a touchdown, but he has been sacked 3 times today by the Miami Dolphins defensive line. So, start of the second half, the Cowboys are kicking off from their own 35, obviously. Here they go. Their kicker, Brandon Aubrey, will kick off. Brandon Aubrey, one of the biggest talks in the kicking world this year, besides Justin Tucker having an off season, or a bad season. Brandon Aubrey will kick this one. It will land at the back line of the end zone, but it will stay in the end zone. It won't go out the back. Little backspin on that ball. But it will not be returned. It will just be let hit the ground. So, 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. Own 25-yard line to start the half. First play of the half. Mike McCarthy's defense on the field. Tua set to get this snap from the shotgun. Ran in the backfield, 1 man up top, 2 at the bottom. Number 30, the fullback motions into the middle of the formation. 5 seconds on the play clock. Motion man is number 11. Handoff up the middle, wide open space. Raheem Mostert's going to get 13 yards to start off the half. Huge play there to start off the half. A nice way to put some momentum in there for the Dolphins. Good way to start a half, too. It's going to look like 14 yards on the running play. So, Raheem Mostert, 10 rushes today, 45 yards. 2 under center. Raheem Mostert in the backfield, 3 man at the top, 1 man at the bottom. Bunch set. Micah Parsons is playing middle linebacker right now, it looks like. He's a little off the line. And a pitch behind, and Raheem Mostert is going to get slammed to the ground. He's going to hit his head going down, but he looks fine. He's going to get 1 yard. He was just swarmed by 3 Cowboys who threw him down. Wow. Tua just pitches this one to Mostert. It looks like he was actually swung down from... He was kind of... Yeah, Micah Parsons with the tackle. He grabs his shoulder pad and throws him to the ground. Micah Parsons has 4 tackles today and 5 pressures. Already better than what he put up at Buffalo. 2 from the gun, 2 men up top. 1 tight end also up top, 1 man at the bottom. Another running play, 3rd straight. And that one's going to go backwards. Devon a chain on the run. No turnovers today yet. This is going to make this is going to be a 3rd and 10 though, after a play that only went 1 yard, and then a play that went backwards 1 yard. Actually, it's going to be marked down as 3rd and 9. So really, it's 3rd and 9.5. Or sorry, 1 turnover today. I'm sorry, guys. Forgot about the one early in the game. So Tua and his Dolphins are up 13-7. Tua empty backfield, 4 receivers up top and 1 at the bottom. 5 linemen. Blitz incoming from the Cowboys. And Tua, some miscommunication with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill ran a post, and Tua threw it to him like he was running an out route. It was an option route, and Tua threw it to the outside, and Tyreek Hill went to the inside. So, Bailey, the punter, to kick this. 4th and 9. Jake Bailey, all-pro punter, hits a good one. I'm coming, Mama. I'll be right back. Huge kick from the Dolphins that landed at the 1 yard line. It was down at the 1 yard line. Took a bounce at the 5, was down at the 1. So that puts the Cowboys backed up to their own goal line and trying to score from all the way back, basically from their own end zone. So, Cowboys have to take this and do something with it. Dak Prescott is going to need to lead a big drive here. Otherwise, it's just going to be a punt from their own end zone. So, so let's look at this poll, actually. Let's see, what did you guys vote? Who will win this game? 3 votes. Looks like Cowboys won this poll. Wow. You all think the Cowboys are going to win? Oh, they are losing 7-13 right now. So, let's see if you guys are correct with this. Well, getting 43 views, y'all. Thank you. So, back in Hard Rock Stadium. Here we go. Cowboys with the ball. It's going to be at the 2 yard line, not the 1. Jumbo set. 1 man in the backfield, 1 man up top. Dak Prescott hands it off inside. Tony Pollard's going to cut, but he's going to fall down. He's untouched. He's going to get 1 yard. And Xavier Howard's going to be credited for the tackle, though. Looks like he just fell trying to cut in. So he's going to get about half a yard. 2nd down and 9. Dak Prescott back in the huddle. From the gun this time. 1 man in the backfield, 2 men up top, a tight end also in the formation, and 1 man at the bottom. Tony Pollard motions to the other side. Blitz coming! Dak Prescott throws this one. He has to get rid of it. He throws it to Reed Ferguson, but misses him up top. Blitz got to Dak Prescott, but he just got the throw off, timed up the blitz perfectly to Van Ginkel. And that will bring us the 9 for the Cowboys, punting from the back of their own end zone. Brian Anger lining up. He's going to take the snap. Big rush coming from the Dolphins, but they're not going to get to him. Big punt has the punt returner running back. That's going to be 55 yards about. It's going to land him at about the 37-yard line. Good punt. That's a rocket by Brian Anger. Got the Dolphins backed up. Brian Anger's been hitting some huge punts today. All the way up to 60 yards long today. So the Dolphins now having the ball at their own 37-yard line after the Dallas punt. So good punt by Miami set the Cowboys up deep in their own territory at their 1-yard line. And then the Cowboys just punted. Brian Anger hitting some huge punts. I'm a punter, so like, you know, I have to love the punters. And yeah. Well, Miami's still in charge of this game, up 13-7. A lot of punts today. I like to see punts. I'm gonna be one of those guys one day. No, Elijah. Okay, so first down for Miami, up 13-7. Still in the commercial break. But what do you guys think? Make sure to vote. Who do you think is going to win in the poll out there? Make sure you vote for the winner. Miami is up though, so that might influence that. So, still Cowboys all the way with this poll, even though the Dolphins are up. So, any thoughts? Any thoughts on the game from any of you guys in the chat? Does not look like it. Looks like y'all are just a little shy. So, it looks like, don't we love having more ads than we have football? So, here we go. Dolphins up 13-7 in their own territory, 37-yard line after Brian Anger's punt. Dolphins will be set up. Tua trying to put this game a little bit farther out of reach for Dak Prescott. Well, Tyreek Hill only has 2 catches today, which is not what you want to see. And CeeDee Lamb has not much either. CeeDee Lamb had 4 catches, and now he has 94 yards though. Tyreek Hill lining up on the outside. Tua in the gun, one running back in the backfield, 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 man at the top, and a tight end down at the bottom. Looks like zone coverage is what's going to be coming for the Cowboys. Tua drops back. He's going to hit Tyreek Hill in the middle, who is going to get it's going to be 18 yards on the pass. The Dolphins really want this game. Tyreek Hill getting a ton of yards before getting tackled by 21 on the defense, Stephon Gilmore. So, Dolphins 1st and 10, past midfield now. Don't know the exact length of that catch. Tyreek Hill under center, Tua under center. 2 men up top, 1 in the backfield, 2 men at the bottom, 1 tight end up top. Pitch going inside is a chain, and he's going to get nothing. Wow, just 1 yard. So, here comes the 2nd down and 9. You see that, Michael? 2nd down and 9 for the Dolphins. They missed what, Michael? No, they hit 2 field goals, Michael. All right, Tua in the shotgun, 1 man in the backfield, 3 men at the bottom, 1 man up top is Tyreek Hill. Tua takes the snap. Looked like some early movement on the line, but no call. Tyreek Hill gets it on a spot route, and he's going to get 9 yards. 5 yards on this route, and then 4 going forward. He dives for the 1st down, but he's not going to get it. 3rd and 1. Tyreek Hill, fastest guy in the league, actually. Micah Parsons was playing some zone, but he couldn't get him. Couldn't get Tyreek Hill. Too fast even for Micah Parsons. So, here comes the Dolphins. 3rd and 1. Huge third down for them. Will they kick the field goal after this? Maybe. From their own, or from the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Pistol formation and a bunch down at the bottom. Tyreek Hill motions through the formation. Pitch outside, and Devon Achine's going to get swallowed. He's going to lose 3 yards. Down to, it looks like he's going to get spotted. 36-yard line. Line to gain is the 34. So long field goal coming. 51 yards. Jason Sanders has already hit from 52 and 57 yards out. And this would be from 51, shorter than those 2 attempts. Jason Sanders, big day for him. This would make this a 16-7 ball game. 2 scores. He's made from 52 and 57. From 54 is this one, actually. Cowboys man almost blocks it, but he's going to get blocked. And that will be good from 54, straight down the middle. 16-7. 3rd quarter, 8 minutes 59 left. Pretty good game so far. Jason Sanders hits another long field goal. That's his 3rd 50-plus yarder. So actually, the most 50-plus yard field goals in a game, the most 50-plus yard field goals in a single game is going, let me look this, is Gene Mingo with 5 field goals that were over 50 yards. In October 6, 1963, no, apparently that source is wrong. No, so the most in a game is by Matt Gay, who hit 4 50-yard field goals last September with the Colts. So, and Jason Sanders has hit 3 from over 50, 52, 54, and 57. So he is doing very, very good today. So the Cowboys, to get this back after the kickoff, they have to score on this drive. I mean, if they don't score on this drive and the Dolphins get another score, Dolphins could easily put this game on ice, even though it's only the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys can't get any momentum going at all for themselves. Well, my brother, Michael. Michael, aren't you a Dolphins fan? Yeah, he loves the Dolphins. Why do you love the Dolphins so much? Come here, Michael. Come here, Michael. Come here, Michael. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Just come here. Why do you love the Dolphins so much?
I don't know.
Because Tyreek Hill? Come on, get closer. I can't hear you. Why do you love the Dolphins so much? Because Tyreek Hill? Oh, you love Tua? Everybody loves Tua, don't they?
You hate Tua.
I do hate Tua. That's because I'm a Bills fan. Why do you... Elijah, you're a Bills fan. Oh, you hate Josh Allen? What about you, Elijah? What do you think about the Dolphins? Come here, come here. What do you think about the Dolphins? Elijah? Good analyst right here. What do you think about the Dolphins?
They're bad. They're fatter than Uso.
That is...
how weird they are.
Okay, Jason Sanders to kick this ball off. Sorry, those 8-year-old brothers. Jason Sanders kicks this one off. It's going to go out the back of the end zone. No chance to return it. Cowboys will get this ball back. 2-10-4 teams. All right.
Make the Dolphins go in the trash.
Well, Dak Prescott pumping up his team. Looks like he's not doing very well though, because they're down 16-7. He's got to get a long field goal, Michael. Dak Prescott has 22 for 2 touchdown interceptions, 1 winning, and 6-5 touchdown interception when losing. And he's losing right now. Dak Prescott from the gun, empty backfield, throws it up top to number 3. It's going to be caught. That's going to be Brandon Cooks, 31-yard line, 6 yards on the play. What's up, Mikey? Well, so Dak Prescott in the backfield. One man. Dak Prescott drops back to pass. All day to throw. He's going to heave this one deep down the field. It is on his head. Caught. Caught by Tolbert. Caught by Tolbert. What a catch. What a catch on Xavier Howard's head. What a throw and what a catch. Absolute dime dropped by Dak Prescott. Almost picked off, but it was caught right on his head by Tolbert. Wow. Wow. Wrestled through to the ground to get possession. They are down at the opposite 24-yard line. Huge 60-yard pass there. Oh, and then the next play is going to get blown up. No, wait. Tony Pollard spins out of 2 tackles and gets 3 yards. Nice play there by Tony Pollard, making something out of nothing. Breaks 2 tackles and gets forward 3 yards. What a good play. 2 straight decent plays. One amazing play, and then Tony Pollard spinning out of 2 tackles to get out of a tackle for loss. And he's going to end up getting 3 yards. At the 21-yard line, Dak Prescott, empty backfield. 1 tight end, 3 receivers. Screen pass, it's going to get blown up. Blown up. Michael Gallup can't make anything out of it. Going to go backwards. Wow.
Flag football. We should play flag football.
Yep.
And then the big football.
So,
We don't have to fight.
So, Dak Prescott, there was just not enough blockers there to take out all those the Dolphins defenders. So down at the 25-yard line, third and 11. Michael Gallup's only reception today was that screen, and that went -4 yards. Up top, open man up top, but Dak Prescott pressured. One guy's got his helmet off on the Dolphins, and Dak Prescott's going to scramble for 14 yards. Penalties fly in, though. That might be some holding or some face mask because Dolphins player's helmet flew off during that play. Look like Bradley Chubb is down, but he's up now. He's walking off the field, limping. So I think this one's going to be coming back, it looks like. Wow. Good play by Dak Prescott to scramble out of that pressure. And it's going to be an illegal shift before the snap. Illegal shift on the offense. Numbers 86 and 87. Neither of those two got set before the snap. 5-yard penalty, and that's going to make this a 3rd and 16 from the plus 30-yard line. Huge play to start off this drive, but nothing going since then.
Jaden, are you a Cowboys fan?
No, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Bills fan.
I meant that team was called
What?
Cowboys, right?
No, not a Cowboys fan. All right, third and 16. Dak Prescott shotgun, 2 receivers up top, or running back in the backfield to block. Dak Prescott pump fakes, and he's gonna hit Tony Pollard, who's only gonna get 5 yards. That's gonna make this a 4th and 11. Wow. Van Ginkel on the tackle. 4th and 11. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. There was not enough men on the line of scrimmage. On the previous play, Dak Prescott got away and scrambled. But Brendan Aubrey, he has 31 straight field goals to start his career. And this one from 43 yards out. He has not missed a field goal yet to start this career. And this is another one. Good from 43 yards out. It's going to make this 32 straight field goals made to start his career. A man coming out of Birmingham in the USFL to make this 10 to 16. Yes, Elijah?
Who's Aubrey?
Brandon Aubrey. He's the kicker for the Dallas Cowboys.
Is he your girlfriend?
No.
You have a question for me.
No, I
You
don't.
don't even know who
He's
to
a boy.
choose.
Brandon Aubrey's a girl. Or, a boy. How about I show you a picture of Brandon Aubrey, and you can tell me if you think he's a boy or a girl. Let's see.
fruit.
Hey, you put my card down.
You're protecting it.
This guy.
Yeah, that's
Let me see.
girl.
How does
No beard. Girls have beard. Girls don't have beard. And
Yep, this guy. Brennan Aubrey, a former first round draft selection to Major League Soccer. He was drafted in the first round, pick I think 17 in the MLS draft, and he eventually he did not accept the draft selection, and he stayed in college and got his degree in I think engineering or aerospace, and ended up being a aerospace engineer. Big words, aren't they? He ended up being an aerospace engineer and taking. He was an aerospace engineer. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember this. Studied this before the game. Aerospace engineer who ended up. He saw his wife and him were watching football, and some extra, and he saw an extra point missed. So Brandon Aubrey was like, "Oh, I could do that," and now here he is hitting extra points. Actually, his first kick in the NFL was a missed extra point.
teenage girl to your room.
Okay, go. All right, we're back. So here we go. The the Dolphins just got the kickoff to them. They now have first and 10 at their own 25. Touchback on the kickoff. Tua from the gun. 2 men up top, 1 man at the bottom. Tight end motions. Tua, wide open man is Tyreek Hill in the middle of the field. And Tua from the pistol, fumbles snap, throws it, caught, Smythe over the middle. Oh, you guys can come on. And we're getting packed for a trip, so got stuff everywhere. You guys can have a seat on the couch too. Got football. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Drop back. Pass up top. And incomplete to target. Okay. Tua from the pistol. 3 men up top. bunch set. 1 man at the bottom. Drops back to Waddle. Passes it off, pitches to Waddle. 3 yards forward. 3rd and 7.
Is this jacket fit you? I feel the jacket that I bought you was very pretty. You told me it was so does that fit? This will keep you warm. It's not the pretty purple I got you. It's cute. It's warm. Yes, it fits! We got a winner! You can keep that. There you go. It actually looks nice. It actually looks cute.
Oh, what are you doing? I'm live. Yeah. Chris.
She said it's normal size.
Alright. Empty backfield for Tua. 2 men up top, 3 at the bottom, 5 linemen. 1 tight end. Drop back. Throw. Open man, Tyreek Hill. It's caught 15 yards. Down to the 16-yard line. That ISO formation. Tyreek Hill motions out. Pitch to a chain. Down to the 15. 5 yards. Who is? Okay. Tyreek Hill to a pistol formation. 2 men up top. Tyreek Hill motions. It's flipped to Tyreek Hill. He spins out of a tackle, and he's just going to get swarmed by Cowboys defenders. Back 2 yards. 3rd and 7. Cowboys need to stop. Down 6 in the 3rd quarter. Marcus Lawrence almost got the big TFL there, but Tyreek Hill spun straight out of it. Unblocked into the backfield was Lawrence. Tyreek Hill almost fumbled that, actually. Tua, empty backfield, 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom, at a tight end of the formation. Tyreek Hill motions inside. Tagovailoa throws it. It is incomplete to Wilson. Now we'll bring up a 4th down. Jason Sanders, 3 for 3 on the day, with field goals from 52, 54, and 57. Coming up, this one, slightly shorter than the other ones. This one from, it's going to look like 34 yards out. On the 4th and 7, right hash. 35 yards out is what it's going to be. Kick is up. It is going to go inside the post just barely. That will be good. 19-10. Jalen Waddle trotting into the locker room. Does not look good. Waddle, their number 2 receiver, is injured for this is the 2nd time he's going into the locker room today. And that is not good. He is one of their best receivers, their 2nd best receiver besides Tua, who they traded for a few years. Oh, she did. A voice message. Weird. Jason Sanders to kick off after making his 4th field goal of the day. Trying back. No kick returns yet today. Just all touchbacks up to this point. Minute 24 left in the 3rd quarter. And the kick is up. That one is also going to travel up the back of the end zone. Another touchback. Yo, what are you doing over there? Elijah. So, Dak Prescott from the what's that? From the gun, 1 man at the top, 2 men at the bottom. Hand it off to Tony Pollard, who's going to get tackled after getting 3 yards. Gets hit originally after 1 and gets pushed forward to the 28-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. They have to score on this drive, or it might be it for them. Dolphins trying to get themselves a spot atop the AFC East, and it looks like they might. They win here and get another win next week in Baltimore. 2nd and 7. Time ticking down on the 3rd quarter clock. 46 seconds on the clock. Dak Prescott, Victor, don't do that. Empty backfield, 5 receivers out, and throws it to a wide open man, Reed Ferguson, or not wide open, but double covered man, Reed Ferguson, who catches it after breaking free. And that diving catch there, Cowboys scrambling to get to the line because that might be taken back. No review is going to be issued. Dak Prescott throws it, same man, Reed Ferguson, another 10, another first down. And that should bring us to the 3rd quarter. And yes, that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Cowboys heading back to the sideline, or still in the huddle, but the 3rd quarter has 1 second left in it. And yes, they will head back soon. And we're back in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Own 46-yard line. Dak Prescott from the gun. Man in the backfield. Tight end in the formation. 3 receivers. Drop back. All day to throw. But takes it, tucks it, and runs. He's at the 45. 35 is where he's going to end up. Huge 20-yard run there. Dak Prescott just runs straight up the middle. Nobody to throw to. Just runs it forward. Draws the middle linebacker on the crossing route. And has a wide open hole. Slide down after 20 yards. 1st and 10. Dolphins 32-yard line. Dak Prescott drops and throws it to CeeDee Lamb, who's coming over on the sweep. Gets 7 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards actually is where they're going to mark him. Look like he got another 2. Going to mark him 5 yards forward. Dolphins defense still out there. Up 19-10. Trying to put something on the board are the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, ball is tipped. Tried to throw it on a flat route. Ball was tipped by Van Ginkel. And I'll put this 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Dallas Cowboys. Third and 5 for the Cowboys at the Miami Dolphins 27-yard line. Huge play here. Cowboys have to put something on the board in this fourth quarter to have a chance to stay in this game. From the shotgun, drops back, throws it, and it's dropped. But there's a flag on the play, flag in the secondary. It's dropped by Brandon Cooks on a flat route, or it looked like a stick route, actually. And there's a flag in the secondary. It looks like it's going to be on the Dolphins from what the referees are signaling. Nothing yet. Dropped by Brandon Cooks on a stick route. Probably wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway. And there's going to be a legal contact on the defense in the secondary. Too much contact after 5 yards. And there will be a 5-yard penalty. It's on number 40 on the defense. Grabbed Reed Ferguson too far down the field. Couldn't keep it within 5 yards. Got him on the waist. That would put this 1st down and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott going to be in the shotgun formation. Bunch set at the bottom. Drops back to pass. It's caught in between 3 Dolphins defenders by, I can't see the number, looks like Reed Gobert for 5 yards. Not quite sure. So he's going to get 6 yards officially. So 2 men up top. Now 3 men up top. Tight end of the formation. Handoff to Tony Pollard. He's going to get about 1.5 yards up to the 15. It's going to make this a 3rd and 2.5. 3rd and 3 is what it's going to be put down officially as. 13 minutes left on the game clock. Dallas really needs to put something up here. 3rd down coming up from the 15-yard line. From the shotgun, man motions. 3 men up the bottom. 3 receivers. Dak Prescott drops back. Pressure incoming. To the corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Overthrew him. Put a little bit too much on it, coming off the pressure. 4th and 3. Big decision here for Mike McCarthy. Do you kick it, or do you try to go for it here? Bradley Chubb, in on the pressure, grabs Dak Prescott from behind as he's throwing. Dak Prescott put a little bit too much on that ball. They're going to kick it. Brandon Aubrey, perfect. 32 for 32 on the year. Hit from 43 earlier. This one's from 33. Brandon Aubrey has not missed a field goal yet in his whole career, and this one will keep him perfect. 33 yards out for his 33rd straight field goal to start his career. Dolphins up 19-13 going into the break. Brandon Aubrey kicks it off. All touchbacks to this point. And that was also going to be a touchback. So the Dallas Cowboys are going to need a stop, a quick stop here. 12 minutes left in the game still, so it's not horrible. So from the pistol to two receivers up top to the bottom. And they're okay. Raheem Mostert pitch to the outside. He's going to get 6 yards. Going to get 6 yards. 6.5 is where they're going to mark him. 2nd and 3. Good run by Raheem Mostert to pick up almost 7. Almost 7 is what broadcast has.
My mom needs all the teenagers. Yeah.
All right. There you go. Cowboys just got to stop. And 1st and 10, run to the outside. 2 yards. Wow. It is cheerful, Victoria. It's Christmas time. Will you stop banging your head? So, 2nd down and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. Trying to score.
Why are you talking?
I like talking to myself. So, Dak Prescott in the backfield. Dak Prescott drops back. It is, oh, he's going to throw it. Reed Ferguson. He's going to miss Reed Ferguson. 3rd and 6. This little scuffle happening in the backfield between the two teams. But a 3rd and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. A huge 3rd and 6 for the Dallas Cowboys. So, Dak Prescott in the backfield. 3-man up top bunch set. 1 man at the bottom. Huge play incoming. Dak Prescott drops back. He's going to throw it. He's going to have a man. CD Lamb, 15 yards. He is going to get the 1st down. 10 minutes on the clock still. 10 minutes on the clock for the Cowboys to put something together. Plenty of time after that after that sack on Tua that got them the ball. Dak Prescott took a huge shot after that play, though. Dak Prescott took a huge shot, though. I mean, his legs, ooh. He looks okay. He's still out there. From under center, he's going to come. 2 men at the bottom. Running back behind him. 1 man up top. Dak Prescott is going to fake. Play action is play action. Dak Prescott rolls out, hits his man, 86, and he's going to get about 4 yards. Schoonmaker there is the person that he hit. So, somebody's in the chat, but I can't check my computer right now, so I'm gonna have to open it on my phone because my computer's being a little special. Oh, is that you, Nico? M6 Gaming Legends. One day if I could open the chat. All right, Dak Prescott under center. It's gonna be a jet sweep here. Number 9, he is gonna get smashed into his own sideline. He's gonna get 4 yards though, but he is gonna get laid out. That's gonna make this a 3rd down and 2 yards. Huge 3rd down upcoming. Huge 3rd down. Huge decision for Mike McCarthy if they don't make it. So this is gonna be one of the game deciding. Yes, I can see chat. Go Cowboys, I guess. Oh, we have some people voting for the Dolphins in the poll. Dak Prescott from the gun. 2 men up top, 2 men at the bottom. And Dak Prescott is going to hit his man. It's caught. CD Lamb was on the ground. Oh no, it's incomplete. He was on the ground. It looked like he caught it, but it ended up hitting the ground. 4th and 2 now. Dak Prescott sent some pressure from under him. Bro. Okay, yes, he was smashed. I'll be right back, actually. I'll be right back. Sorry, my mom.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Dallas Cowboys in the gun from the gun. Dak Prescott takes the snap. 2 men up top, 1 man at the bottom. Dak Prescott takes the snap, drops back, pressure incoming. Dak Prescott throws it from being hit, and he is gonna hit his man somehow. He was going down as he threw that. He hits Michael Gallup. That's gonna make this a 2nd down and 4, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know yet. Okay, so what happened while I was gone? 4th and 2, Dak Prescott rolls out to his side and hits a wide open tight end, Reed Ferguson, getting 5 yards going forward. Okay, now we're back. Dak Prescott under center, 2nd and 2. Jumbo set. Motion man is Michael Gallup. Run play up the gut, and it is going to be taken forward by Tony Pollard for about 6 yards. Oh my gosh. Have I actually been saying all that? Oh, you're a big Dallas Cowboys fans, aren't you? Oh. So, here comes 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Dak Prescott under center. Jumbo set. Tony Pollard up the middle. He's going to get 4 yards. Or, sorry, 3 yards to the 4-yard line. Oh, it says you're not here. It says I have 0 viewers right now. Because, I'm not exactly the most popular people. But it says I have 0 viewers right now. So, M6 Gaming Legends, it does say that you're not in the stream. Yeah, but whatever. Alright, 2nd and goal. From the 4-yard line, Dak Prescott, empty backfield, 2 men up top, 3 at the bottom. One of them is a tight end. Everybody crowding the goal line for the Dolphins. Blitz incoming. Dak Prescott to the corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. CeeDee Lamb stopped running. Tried to go to the far corner of the end zone on a bench route. He doesn't get it. Yeah, mama? And oh, he wants pass interference. Yeah. Elliott grabs him. He grabbed his pants and almost took them off. For crying out loud, where's the pass interference call there? Dak Prescott, empty backfield again. Or Tony Pollard motions into the backfield. Bunch set at the bottom of the screen. 1 tight end at the top. Dak Prescott drops back, pressure incoming. Dak Prescott rolls out right. It is throws to the end zone, and it is incomplete. And I have to go. Shoot, I have to go.
We need the Santa tracker.